Scientists are now studying damage done by Helene to better predict landslides in the future.
Yeah, Wish TV's Cody Fisher found out how the research could help save lives.
A scientist at IU was monitoring the river levels outside of Asheville as Helene was coming through. Judging by those levels, he knew that the damage could be as bad as we've seen.
It was a full 10 feet higher, 50% higher than its previous record. So unprecedented, yes, definitely.
Brian Yanites is on the team of scientists who are already studying Hurricane Helene. Their main focus will be how the rain impacted the landslides, which impacted the flooding.
A flood happens when too much water comes into a river and it can't stay in its banks anymore, and it leaves its banks. But when you add sediment to the river, you're taking up some of that space that water could fill up. And so now the river can't carry as much water.
It's like a clogged bathroom sink with hair.
Exactly. Some of this flooding might have been exacerbated, might be bigger than what the rainfall itself would have caused because of all these landslides and debris flows.
This is probably something that we'll be talking about like Hurricane Katrina.
Travis O'Brien is a climate scientist at IU. He says climate change played a role in how things played out.
We know that a warmer atmosphere holds a lot more water. So more water in an atmosphere with a hurricane means a lot more rain. And then on top of that, one of the things that I think may have contributed to this being impactful was how quickly it intensified, going from a category 1 up to a category 4 in such a short period of time. It affects, I think, people's perception of risk.
Yanites says his research into landslides and flooding goes hand in hand with climate change research.
We can take the results from Professor O'Brien's predictions of changes in extreme rainfall and say something about how that's going to increase the hazards of landslides, debris flows, and flooding.
The goal is to be able to better predict landslides to save lives.
The rainfall is going to get to a level that is at risk for landslides and debris flows. You might want to consider evacuating your home.
For ITMate, I'm Cody Fisher for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and remember to follow us on Facebook for updates.